When Marvel approached me, they said, we want to really change up the franchise. We want to take Thor in a new direction. We want to have an adventure and make it funny.
I will tower over the mountains and bury my sword deep in Asgard.
Hang on. Give it a second.
I remember the first time reading the script, I was just laughing out loud a lot.
I swear, I'm not even moving. It's just doing this on its own.
Yeah, cut there, great.
The character felt different.
He's now grown as a hero, where he can poke fun at himself, where he can become much more self-aware about his surroundings.
Action!
We see a Thor who's been steeped in the world of Tony Stark. He's picked up sarcastic rhythms. He's got a sense of humor.
Banner's powerful and useful too.
Is he though? And he brings that attitude into the stars with him. And it's that version of Thor that we're elaborating on in our film, to show Chris as the comedic force that he really is.
Everything is different and new and fresh, and what drew my interest was knowing that Chris was going to be in the film, obviously. Not just because he's attractive.
Cute. He's cute. He's cute as Christmas. Fun to be around.
He's a funny guy.
That was amazing.
I've never met a more generous performer than Chris. He's incredible to work with. He holds this whole behemoth together. Like a lot of us are riding on his shoulders, and what shoulders they are.
He destroys the idea of what audiences expect from him as an actor.
Hey, let's do Get Help.
No.
Come on, you love it.
I hate it.
It's great. It works every time.
It's humiliating.
Do you have a better plan?
No.
We're doing it.
We are not doing Get Help. Chris and I have been on this journey together for 7 years, and it's very different to any relationship I've ever had with any other actor. God of Thunder. We know each other so well, and I think in a way that enhances everything about that relationship. We have a shorthand, and he makes me laugh.
He's got a lot of courage, that guy, because it takes a lot of hard work to build up like that, to play Thor.
Action!
What's good about him, he hasn't been affected by his great stardom and fame.
Awesome.
I get pretty bored doing the same thing, and once it feels too familiar or safe, I think it becomes less interesting.
High five. High five, not hold hands.
He's getting to do things in this movie that he's never been able to do. He's recreating the character.
Sakaar is ruled by the Grandmaster, played by Jeff Goldblum, and he's insane and colorful and hilarious.
I pardon you from life.
The Grandmaster is the photo negative of Odin. He's a very high status figure. He does things with disco.
Grandmaster improvises. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm practicing now this little section, which includes me as Grandmaster playing with a band.
We wanted that character to be really memorable, and Goldblum is just perfect.
I'm going back to Asgard.
Asgard? I can't say that I'm all that familiar.
He turned up day one and blew us all away.
Place, Asberg.
Asgard!
I'll tell you this, and this is honest. It was as good a time as I've ever had.
Champion, champion, champion.
It was really fun, exciting, and I liked what we were doing.
Hey, cut.
Korg is played by Taika Waititi, who's an incredible actor.
It's so funny because I kept saying, oh, you got to play someone in this film, you know? Who are you going to play? What are you going to do?
Good luck in your fight today, Thor. We believe that you can do it. I don't think you can do it.
This character is extremely fascinating to me. He's a giant man made of rock and stone and granite and opal. And who knows what's beyond that? Is it flesh and blood or just more stones?
Today we were working on kicks and technique And these things, sort of tricks and spins and stuff. Every day there's something that's easier and something that's harder. I just tell myself a little affirmation. You can do this, it's just a little wind. We wanted to find a style that feels different than the way that you see most women fighting in film in general. I would say that she fights like a boy, except that diminishes the fact that she just fights like a really, really strong woman.
Tessa's thrown herself at this in the most extraordinary way. Just incredible commitment to the physicality of the part.
The minute she opened the door, I went, wow, this one's got a history. Tessa was so compelling and powerful and mysterious.
Cut.
We talk so much in Hollywood about representation of women, and we need really strong stand-up parts for women, but we also need women that are in conflict and are not so great.
Go!
We need representation all across the board. To have this villainess be introduced in such a strong way is really exciting.
I've had incredible fun playing with her because I think her capabilities are so surprising and so unusual. She's not simply sinister.
Action.
As somebody who's played the villain in these films, I understand the responsibility is that she has a huge presence, which she can express physically or verbally.
Am I throwing you? Is it?
She just has this off-kilter movement to her character. I was completely blindsided by it.
Some of the happiest times have been beating people up. So it's been good.
Let's stop there. You know what? I woke up this morning thinking about a public execution. I did. I really did. But for now, I'll settle for this sweet little, who's going to get him first? So, well, you're on the clock. This means go.
Did you not get that? That's the universal sign. Was I not clear?
Oh, for heaven's sakes. What did you make of that? There's so many universal symbols. This is one that's obviously not communicable. What's this?
Dial it down.
That's dial it down. What's this?
Get out.
No.
Smaller.
Okay, here. Ooh.
I'd like dessert.
Here's I'd like dessert. That would be dessert. This would be. I won't do this any longer.
Pay the bill.
Not pay the bill. This would be. That would be pay the bill. This is where's my check? Where's my check?
Where's my check?
Well, it's such a great pleasure. Go! Where are they? They're back. Get him, get that thing out. Go, open the window. Oh, jeez, they're everywhere. Yeah, I see you've been familiarizing yourself with our obedience disc. It's a little invention of mine, by the way. You know, some people find it kind of erotic. Walk with me, I'm gonna tell you something.
Obedience disc. I've never been crazy about that name. That was supposed to be a placeholder until I could think of something better, but then everybody started to call them obedience discs. What? Guys, don't just poke at it.
There it goes. Go, quickly. Holy cats. Here's what I want to know. Who are you?
I am the god of thunder!
Wow. Jeez, that was, I didn't hear anything, but weren't those like sparkles out of your fingers? Like lightning, maybe?
Looks better with my hand.
Really?
We've located your cousin.
Oh, good. Yeah, come on.
There he is. Hey, cuz. We almost couldn't find you. What have you been hiding?
Hi.
So.
I'm sorry.
Got to admit what you did, Carlo.
It's gambling.
What?
This is for gambling.
He said it was only a small camel.
What did you do to small camels?
I was gambling.
Gambling?
Gambling. I don't know what that means.
Scambling with the camel?
It was gambling.
Camping? He just said he was camping. That's not so bad.
Camping's bad, but what'd you really do?
I was gambling. Gambling.
Oh, gambling. Oh, that's
Yeah,
not good.
Carlo? I pardon you.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
I pardon you.
Don't do it again, though, right?
You're officially pardoned from life.
Hey, I found some food. Looks really good too. How you doing?
Good. Just trying to focus.
Well, you know what my dad said to me just before I died?
No.
Me either, because I wasn't there. I was too busy obsessing on my gamma ray experiments. I missed my own father's death because I was focusing on my destiny.
But I didn't miss my father's death because he was murdered right in front of me by my sister, whom I didn't even know existed because she was kept a secret from me my whole life.
I'm really sorry. That was a terrible comparison. It just had nothing to do with what you're going through.
And my family, it's like we're cursed to fight amongst ourselves while everyone else suffers for it. Now Asgard's in ruins, and, well, this sister, Hela, I don't even know if I can beat her.
You're Thor. You could kill your sister.
Yeah, I'm Thor without his hammer.
You're not the god of hammers. You're Dumbo.
Doesn't sound like a compliment.
It's totally a compliment. Dumbo.
This sounds like you're calling me Dumbo over and over again.
Dumbo!
Say it once more and I'll tear your head off.
The elephant who thinks he can fly because he has a magical feather. And then he loses his feather one day and he realizes it didn't have anything to do with him flying at all. It was like what was inside of him, you know? It didn't have anything to do with his freaking feather, man. Where'd that come from?
Oh.
Was that on me the whole time? You think that was his tail? You didn't even say anything.
We're here. Yeah?
Yeah, get rid of it.
My name's Taika Waititi. I am the director of Thor Ragnarok. Ultimately, this film is about Thor Ragnarok and his journey to some outer space places. People often ask me, why did you become a filmmaker? Well, the main reason, just wanted to impress my mum and dad and to show them I'm not a loser. I don't care what you say. I can achieve some dreams, not my own dreams, but other people's dreams. I can get close to being J.J. Abrams. I know you wanted him as a son. Well, you got me. I'm sorry I'm not J.J. Abrams. They say, Taika, we wish we called you J.J. Abrams. Would have been so much cooler. You'd have done Star Wars. Well, I didn't. All right, Mum and Dad, I didn't. You're stuck with me. Okay, now, down to the nitty-gritty. Why did I make this film? For kudos and followers on Twitter. What I really wanted to do with Thor was capture the essence of Peter Pan with a little bit of Terminator 2, a dash of Independence Day, a smidgen of On Golden Pond, with that kind of tone of beaches mixed in with My Fair Lady. So I think we've achieved that. At the end of the day, when all's said and done, the film's about some monsters, some explosions, pretty ladies, handsome men, there's a Hulk, then it's the credits at the end with all the names of the people who made it. That's what we tried to do, and I think we did it. That's what I wanted to achieve with this film. Full respect from Taika Waititi from New Zealand.
a show. What a night. Who's having fun? Please, I'm your host. Big round of applause for all of our undercard competitors who today died so gruesomely. Good sports. What a show, what a night. This is what you've come for, and so have I. And now, without further ado, it's main event time. Making his first appearance, he looks quite promising. Got a couple of tricks up his sleeve. I'll say no more. See what you think. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Lord of Thunder. Watch out for his fingers. They make sparks. Okay, this is it. Let's get ready to welcome this guy. Here he comes. He is a creature. What can we say about him? Well, he's unique. There's none like him. I feel a special connection with him. He's undefeated. He's the reigning. He's the defending. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your incredible
Yes! I have to get off this planet.
Hey, where are you going?
Hey! We know each other. He's a friend from work. Where have you been? Everybody thought you were dead. There's so much has happened since I last saw you. I lost my hammer, like yesterday, so that's still pretty fresh. Loki's alive. Can you believe it? He's up there. Loki, look who it is. Oh, Banner, I never thought I would say this, but I'm happy to see you. Banner. Hey, Banner.
No Banner, only Hulk.
What are you doing? It's me. Banner, we're friends. This is crazy. I don't want to hurt you.
Here we go.
It's just been this magical thing that occurred, this kind of really risky idea of bringing this whole world to life. And I think with Thor, you had Hemsworth in front, and there was this very kind of little sci-fi version of a Marvel picture.
In each film, he has grown a great affection for Earth and humans, and the first time we saw him when he was arrogant. There can be this great kind of strength and knowledge and power with him, but there's also a sort of naive kind of kid there at the center of it. It's nice to have that contrast and that mix. His biggest concern is the well-being of this world, and he very much is sort of looking out further into the universe to make sure that threat doesn't consume this world as well.
She's coming.
Who are you talking about?
Your sister.
You're in my seat. I don't want to fight your sister. That's a family issue.
I'm putting together a team. You, me, and the big guy.
Has it got a name?
It's called the Revenges.
The Revenges?
Wow, I didn't hear any thunder, but out of your fingers, was that like sparkles?
Here we go! The revolution has begun! Yes, that's how it feels!
We're the same, you and I.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water.